just to start, to say how this channel feels.
Agreed. Hi, Flosstube.
Hi, I'm Connie.
I'm Melina.
And we are
Count Twice, Stitch Once. Oh, that's the best we've ever done with that.
We're getting the hang of it, maybe. Probably not.
We just have to say, there's been a lot going on in this country. Well, there's been a lot going on in this country for a while, but this year seems to have brought it to a point to not be ignored anymore. And we stand on the side of loving each other, doing things with kindness, and that human rights are valid for everybody, no matter your race, your gender, your sexual preference, any of those factors.
Because before all else, we are all human.
Mm-hmm. So I just feel like we have a platform. It doesn't reach a whole lot of people, but
True.
We have to use it to say, you can't have hate in your heart.
Yeah.
And if you do have hate in your heart, we're fine to say, bye.
Yep. No haters. Anyway,
Woo!
onward to cross stitch.
So I think we're going to start with what you finished out for Mania.
Yes.
And I had one more Mania start too.
Mania, our Mania was that we had a new start every day for the first 20 days. In our last video, we showed all of our starts. This was one of them I actually did show, but I worked on it a little bit more. The Queen That Was.
I just really love that fabric choice.
I changed the fabric, but I think all other colors I kept the same. And this is the cover. I love it, by Ink Circles, The Queen That Was, and this is on
What did you say, 32 count lilac
32.
by Picture This Plus, I think?
something like that, yeah.
I think I'm right.
I don't know where the tag went to it.
Yeah, it's 32 count, I think.
Whatever they're called
I'm pretty
for
sure
in
it's-
the thing. The count wise, but not the color.
Kind of dark for lilac, so maybe that's wrong.
I think it was French lilac.
Oh,
or
French.
something like that. I don't know. Anyway,
That's okay.
that's what.
Then you had another
And
start,
then I
right?
had another. This is a biggie. It is a biggie, but not my start. This is.
Wouldn't it be cool if you're like, in a finish?
Yeah, it would be. This was my other start. The Blue Flower, Night Walked Down.
Who, if you haven't seen it, she recorded her first Flosstube, and her second one, I think, just came out today, which I haven't had a chance to watch, but
did.
that's awesome.
She did have her first Flosstube. I watched it. It was really good.
Mm-hmm.
So go watch it. It was short.
Did you show what you stitched?
Oh, no.
I distracted you.
That would be helpful. And this is on 40 count Shrinking Violet
From Kitten
from
Stitcher.
Kitten Stitcher. And that's my big start. Woohoo!
Go mama.
And several people I know are actually working on this right now and have a sal going on about it. But yeah, I'm stitching some other stuff. But you'll see later that I won't have time to be working on that for a while. So, oh well.
Did you start any other things for the end of Mania?
Nope, that was my last two Mania because I actually did 22 days instead of 20 days.
So I also decided I wanted to start another thing, so I added one on the last weekend of Mania, and I worked on it all of the last weekend. So I started Moonlight Laguna Mermaid by Nora Corbett, and I have the other one, the Sunrise one as well, but I started her first. And I've been working on her since then, so I didn't get this all done in a weekend.
Yeah.
Don't think that at all.
Beautiful.
But I've made some pretty good progress on her, so the border is kind of dense, so it'll be interesting to see. You can tell at the bottom where I have the two lines, that's all filled in all the way around. So, but there she is. I'm loving working on her.
So pretty.
So I'm gonna do her partner the sunrise one that she's orange. I didn't bring that chart. Well, actually, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to do a skin color conversion on her, so she will have darker skin of some sort. I haven't made a final decision, but then I thought they would look really pretty hung, facing next to each other. So I think once I finish her, I'll probably start the other one to go with it. So
Pretty.
that was my last Mania start and continuation, because I've pretty much worked mostly on this in June.
Yep, and I did finish several things from my Mania, but which you'll see later when we talk about finishes, but I actually wanted to finish more, but then one of our friends, Keisha, who's part of the Pattern Queens, she had a baby shower, which was a surprise to her today, and she's doing her nursery and sheep, and so I decided I would stitch her a sheep, even though Melina and Athena tried to talk me down from the ledge.
She didn't listen.
I didn't listen, so I started this sheep, which is my whip, and I will show you that now. This is a chart that I got from Susan M. Cross Stitch.
On
Etsy. Susanna Machado.
When you show it, it's the top line on the chart. That's the Etsy shop.
I got this chart from her, and then Melina told me this was full coverage and I shouldn't be stitching it, and I said, well, I'm not stitching the background, I'm just going to do it on fabric that looks like the sky. But yes.
And it was still pretty much full coverage.
So I have been working on this since June 1st. I have everything done except for filling in the little squares on the sheep.
And you're stitching it what on what?
I'm stitching it 1/1 on 32 count Summer Skies Wexford linen.
Those birds are really cute
by
though.
Silk Weaver. I've changed a lot of the colors because the colors in the chart were okay. My husband always say that he needs granimals to match his clothes because he can't ever match things that go together. He even said that some of these colors didn't seem like they went together. So I thought, if he thought that, then I was definitely right. Like they had a navy blue and stuff with this teal and the bird's beaks and legs were supposed to be black. On all of them, the flower stems were supposed to be black. The grass was a bunch of different colors that I changed them all.
I think it looks really good though.
I changed most of all the colors in the little squares, but
It looks good.
and I changed the nose color and the ear colors and the hoof color. I've changed most all the colors. Anyway, that's my main whip, and the baby shower was today. Happy baby shower, Keisha.
Yes.
And yeah, hopefully I'll get this done in the next 2 or 3 days, but every single one of these little squares is 4 stitches, and there are over 200 of them, so yeah, that'll take a while.
Got a ways to go. She'll get it done.
I'll get it done.
Every time she complains, I say, whose fault is that?
Yes, it was over, I tried to count how many stitches were in it, I figured out there's probably over 10,000 stitches, so I was calling it my mini Haid. I'm sure mini Haids have more stitches.
They have
than
way
that.
more, but for
anyway,
you, that's pretty close.
For me, that's a mini Haid. My only other whip is that I've been working on. It's Sun and Moon by Mill Hill, Laurel Birch designer, and I've been working on this when we do virtual stitching on Friday nights, because I can see it and don't have to drag my magnifier in and stuff to work on the sheep. So that is that.
That's all the whips?
That's all my whips.
Oh wait, I have one more.
I mean, I have whips.
I forgot. I have one more.
Those are the 2 I've been working on.
So the other thing I worked on is Black Lace Sampler by Rosewood Manor. I'm gonna murder a little dog today. She's being a little Turd.
She's just sniffing.
It's been a turd all day. I'm not really gonna murder her. Nobody freak out. That's that. I've been working on this one here and there. That's where I am on that. I really like it.
So pretty.
So, that's my other whip I was working on. Forgot about it. Mostly I've been focused on the mermaid recently. If you can hear her tromping on everything, she's not supposed to be.
Tromping on my whips.
And next, let's talk about finishes.
Finishes! Okay, my first finish after Mania was Trixie, the Halloween Witch by Brooks Books, and I'm sorry, I already put the chart away for the stuff, so I didn't have it. I'm actually going to mount her on this scrapbook paper, but I was going to mount her and maybe another witch from Brooks
Oh, yeah,
Books
that'd be
together instead of separate, so
She's pretty.
that will happen whenever I get another witch finished, which could be a while. That was one finish I had.
I think the first one I finished after Mania was this. Oh crap, that screen turned on. That's not gonna work. Whatever.
Anything
You
white.
can see it good enough. Was my Eye of Newt from
Satsuma.
Satsuma Street. And Mom gifted me the chart for this one, and I already gave it back to her. So that was my first finish. These ones, for me on paper, were really quick to finish. So I wanted to get some of my little cute ones done.
Yeah. The next thing I finished was this Santa Moon, which is a Mill Hill. Easy stitches, it said. It's a lot of, it was a kit. Everything was in there. And it was a lot of beading. And I finished that.
Looks good.
Oh, so cute. Was pretty easy. I was happy to finish that one.
My next one I finished was this next one in the Satsuma Street Halloween one. This one is called Creepy Crawly. So
I love
it is
that one.
finished. Also a kit my mom gave me.
Yep. My next thing that I finished was Satsuma Street.
Dog.
Little baddie.
Cute.
I like his teeth.
I do too.
They're beads. They're so cute.
He's funny.
That will be the next one Melina gets.
I'm gonna take it right now.
You gotta get the black paper.
Oh. I can order some. I have some. Okay. Right there. And then my third finish, which is my last finish, was this other one by Satsuma Street Cat O-Lantern.
Cat, yeah.
And
Creepy cat.
I love it.
I like his teeth.
Those are my 3 finishes, which for me is pretty impressive.
Yep. My other finish that I worked on quite a bit after Mania was Celestial Blue Mill Hill by Laurel Birch. I'm trying to get all these sun and moons done.
Look at the colors.
That one I love. Love, love, love.
So pretty.
And it looks so pretty. Like once you get all the back stitching done, it just like, phew,
It's so pretty.
it's awesome. I loved it.
I love
That
it.
was mine.
You have one more finish.
And one more finish from, is this from Mania? I don't know.
Yeah, it was from me.
Yes, it was. Was Val's stuff, Not So Gruesome, Twosome. And and that was a kit that had everything but the floss, and it came with, my ribbon wasn't green, it was orange with polka
Still
dot.
looks cute.
So I
I'm gonna
still
zoom
liked
in.
it. I love the eyeballs on that one.
He's cute.
So
My
you
sister
can,
keeps texting us, sorry.
you can have these too, but oh yes, Melina's sister that has stitched 3 things, 2 on perforated paper and 1 on fabric, is now going to stitch a Haid.
I'll show you. So she was texting me to ask me a lot of questions about what should she buy, what kind of fabric, and etc., etc. So I tried to help her. I sent her a bunch of Flosstube videos. I don't know if she watched them all or not, but I was trying to give her helpful hints from people who stitch full coverage since she never has. But this is the one that she got. Let me turn my brightness down. That is too much.
I could see it pretty usually.
That's the one that she got. It's
500 and something by
400 by 539.
uh,
It's called Which Way by Molly Harrison, and she got the Max Colors version.
and it's got 230 colors.
So
of
she
DMC.
said she spent like $160 on stuff, and then I told her, well, that $160 will last you like at least 2 years of a hobby. So in my mind, that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did you have anything else you finished?
I think that's all I finished. I'm about to finish the You and Friends in at least a couple of nights. After I stitch on
Yeah.
it tonight, and then probably most of the day tomorrow it should be done. I'm hoping.
So I think the next thing we were going to talk about is everything we bought.
Yes. My first thing I bought, I don't have it because it won't ship until later, is the Advent box from the Black Needle Society. It's a Christmas box, but I don't, it's got 25 things in it, and I won't get that until closer to Christmas, I'm sure. So I'm planning on getting it anytime soon. That was my first thing I bought. Well, when I went to buy that box, I was trying to get the big one, and they had another smaller one that has 25 things, and the other one had 13 things, and I really wanted to get the big one, but I was too late. It sold out in like 6 minutes. They only had like 50 of them, so it was gone like phew. And then when I went, they said they found a couple more that I think got lost in their craziness of
The ordering system.
So they said they had one left, so I could change my order if I wanted it. So I got that one. But in the meantime, when I only thought I got the smaller one, then I was disappointed, so I decided to cheer myself up with some retail therapy. So I went and ordered a bunch of stuff. One of my orders was from String Theory Needle Arts, and I haven't received that because they're waiting on some fabric I ordered. So I hope to get that pretty soon, but it's backed up. So
I did an order from them too, but mine had Picture This Plus and another dyer fabric in it, and they were pretty clear that it was going to be a while,
Yeah.
which I expected. So I won't probably get that for a few months.
So that haul is still in the works. But anyway, my other haul I ordered from Misty Purcell, Luminous Fiber Arts. I got her Liberty Quaker, aka Nuts About America, which I'm not really feeling that Nuts About America at the moment, but eventually I might stitch that. But it was a cute chart and I loved it. Then I got Holly Jolly. Well, that one's been out for a while, but for some reason I hadn't ordered it and I loved it. And then I got a Robin's Discovery, which I love. I mean, I don't think there's a Misty pattern that I don't love.
It has good colors.
I
in it.
love that one. So cute. I could have ordered like all of them, but I just got these 3 for now. You want to show some of your haul?
Sure. So the first 2 things I'll show are some Love You More Co. Studio, right?
Sleeves.
Sleeves. These ones I won at our retreat because I won bingo. So these were my winning ones.
Those are pretty.
But they delayed the shipping per my request because I ordered some other ones. And I left one of the ones I ordered at my house because I forgot it. That's okay. So one of the other ones I ordered was this mermaid one.
Mermaid ones.
Because I really love it. And I love these jellyfish swinging around in here. It's really cute. And I was mad because I wanted to get the one with the whales and the mermaids when they did the mermaid week, and I didn't get on there right away. And by the time I got on there, which I think was like maybe half an hour or an hour after release, it was sold out, and I was mad. So I got this one instead. It's still like pretty bright colors.
That's tulip pink, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
It looks like it.
And then another one I got is this mermaid one
Yeah, pretty.
that I love, and it has sparkle that you probably can't really see on it, but
Like the suns and the moons.
so that was part of my haul. And I have one other mermaid one that I left at home. It has all my Karen water lily floss in it, and I was going through that earlier, and so I forgot to put it back in my bag.
My other haul is from 123 Stitch, and I ordered a bunch of trims. I was feeling like I needed some Halloween trims for my Halloween stuff I've finished. And I got, these are mostly by Dames of the Needle because Lady Dots was pretty much sold out. Black, silver, Gigungo Rickrack, black chenille, and fra orange,
Mini pom-pom.
pom-poms. And I got recommended by Athena of Stitching with Friends was a Snag Nebbit. And so I ordered one of those. That sounded like something I could use. Then I got all these little Mill Hill kits. I got this one, Autumn Harvest,
Taboo Kitty.
Taboo Kitty.
They can read it, you just can't because it's
Yeah,
backwards.
I know. And then I got all these pumpkins, which
New
this one is Bewitching Pumpkin. I love that one with that little witch flying above
Yeah.
that. So cute.
cute.
And this one is Pumpkin Trio. And this one is Moonlit Owl. Not really a pumpkin, but I just like owls, so.
And I think this was released with those
Yeah.
pumpkins.
Then Sunflower Pumpkin. I mean, I have all these pumpkins. The only one I didn't really like was that hippie pumpkin.
Yeah.
This one is the Glowing Pumpkin. And Persian Pumpkin.
Paisley pumpkin.
I love it. Love them.
Cute.
So that's what, and then I have another Mill Hill kit that I ordered from that String Theory needle office, so someday I'll get that too.
Okay, my other haul, these are like have projects in them, but I got these project bags as a set of 12 from Amazon, and I took a chance because I couldn't really tell what they were going to be like on the listing, because they have like, you know, this plasticky zipper pull thing, so they're zipper and they have expanding, but I actually really like them, so I'm glad I bought
And
these.
she gave me some, so that's my stitchy kindness from Melina.
Oh yeah, there's that other mermaid. I did bring it. She's kidded, not started.
There's the little kitty cat ones, they're so cute. That was my stitchy kindness.
Other part of my haul is this 28 count cash L. It's opalescent, you can't tell, but I got that to do this mermaid on, so it will match the other mermaid. And I'm dumping all my stuff out.
Your stuff.
I also got 2 bulk orders of bow and needles, 28 and 26, so 25 each. So I won't have needles missing for a while, hopefully. And then I got that from Anita's Little Stitches, that fabric and these, and then also this scissor necklace, or as my husband calls it, my old lady necklace, because it has the scissors.
I will cut you.
But I thought these would be really good for when I'm traveling or at a retreat, and then I can keep my scissors with me instead of flinging them around and losing them all the time.
Yep.
Because I drop my scissors, like if I'm stitching in the car while we're traveling somewhere or on the airplane, pretty much guaranteed I drop my scissors a lot.
I
So,
love those scissors.
and it's really pretty.
They're gorgeous.
And the scissors are really sharp and they work really good, so I was happy. These were new, and so they were like 40% off or something. She had a gold one that was gold also.
Awesome.
And I also was watching Stitching with Friends, and Lisa said those blue Q project bags. She ordered blue Q bags as project bags, and I was like, duh. So I ordered this one from Amazon, and I put my Rosewood Manor Sunset in there because how much more perfect could you get? And then when I was looking at those, I also saw this one on Amazon. It was like $6, and this is like a series of artists' work that they printed on these bags. So I just really liked that one. I thought it was pretty. I haven't bought stuff in a while, and all of a sudden I was buying everything. And then I ordered this fabric, hand-dyed fabrics by Rolanda on Etsy. And so I was like, I'm gonna send it. So she dyes it and then only lists what she has dyed. So you get it and she ships quick. She's in Canada. I think I had this out maybe 4 days after I ordered it.
Yeah, you had it pretty fast.
It was really fast. So this is a 32 count Laguna.
That's pretty.
And then this one is also a 32 count Laguna, but it's a crystal sparkly, which I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but it's really pretty. I think a mermaid would look really good on this.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of getting washed out because
Yeah.
it's so see-through, but it's really pretty.
Yeah, it's a lot darker than that in real life.
It's pretty.
Very pretty.
So that was exciting. And I have some other fabrics and stuff that I ordered that I'll show when I get those.
Yeah.
I think that was all that I bought.
Well, that was all I bought. Ah.
Well, it had been a while since I bought stuff, so I was kind of feeling like I wanted to buy stuff. You know, between quarantine and never going anywhere and
Yep.
everybody's being an a-hole all over the place. Sometimes retail therapy makes you feel better.
Yeah, definitely does. Especially when you get it. Alrighty, so let's see.
Let's talk about what our plans are.
My plans
Is to finish your sheet.
finish my sheep and get it framed and shipped off to Keisha for her baby shower present, since the baby shower was today and obviously wasn't done. But I've been trying hard to work on it, so
You're going to do...
I am going to do Christmas stitching in July, or Jolly July. It's not really Jolly July because I think Jolly July they have a new Christmas start every day, and I'm not doing that. I'm doing Jolly July, or Christmas stitching in July, where I pick on July 1st. I will start a Christmas thing and finish that Christmas thing. When I finish that one, I'll start another one and finish that one. Then I'll start another one and finish that one. So they will be finished in July.
Because you don't want to have a bunch of new whips.
Because I don't want to have a bunch of new whips. So that's my plan. Because I wanted to finish a lot of these whips that I started for Stitch Mania, but yeah, I had the sheep. So
She picked it.
I picked it.
Reminder.
I did finish a few of my things, but I wanted to finish a few more.
Yep.
Oh well.
My plans are probably I'll keep stitching on that mermaid. And then I'll stitch on whatever I feel like stitching on.
There you go.
That's pretty much what my plans usually are. And if I feel like starting something, I will. But I probably won't because I have a lot of whips. More than I've ever had before from Mania. I have like 24 or 25. I can't remember what I told you.
Yeah, it was around that, which I think I have about the same amount as you do.
But in case you didn't see it, Long Dog put out the pandemic release as a freebie until the 26th, I think. So go get that if you want it. I really want to start it, but I'm trying to refrain since I have 2 Long Dog whips right now already, along with like 4 Rosewood Manors and every other huge thing. So maybe I should finish some of those first.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
We'll see. Also, my plan is, since things are kind of opening up, to call the framer here in town that I want to go to and get my Mirabilia framed, because I want to hang her up.
I guess I should say if I've watched anybody new, which I probably have, but
I've been actually watching new videos, so I probably might have seen some people's.
I did watch Janine, the Blue Flower. I watched
No,
her
I did
first
too.
one, so she was one, and hers was really short, so it was good. And then I watched, I don't know if I said the last time, the stitching stuff. But I won a chart from them, and they gave us a shout out, so I'm shouting them out too, because I watched them and their mother-daughter, Kim and Sarah. They live in the state of Washington, and they also stitch a lot of stuff that I really like. They stitch a lot of Italian designer kind of things, and mainly smaller things, but they are stitching Hawkburn Hollows too, so they do stitch some bigger things also. And I think Sarah has stitched like all of those Snowflower Diary months. I think that was what she stitched.
Stitch and stuff. I don't think I've watched, but I'm
But
gonna subscribe
they were
right
fun,
now.
and when I first watched them though, I was like, this lady sounds really familiar, and like, where would I have seen her? Because that was their first Flosstube, and I couldn't figure it out. And then I finally realized Jan Hicks had interviewed her, and then she did a Flosstube with her daughter. I was like, I was brushing my teeth, and then I was oh yeah, that's where I saw her. Because I mean, her story sounded familiar. Like she had, her son lived with her, and then I think her son and daughter-in-law, or daughter and son-in-law, I can't remember which way that went, but anyway, they were living, and they had a trailer in their backyard and all this, and our RV, and I was like, I know I've heard this story before. And then I was finally hit me, oh yeah, Jan Hicks had interviewed her. So anyway, that was fun, and they have a good Flosstube. And also Sarah's daughters all stitch also. She has 3 daughters, and they all stitch, and so they all show their stuff that they've been working on too. So it's very entertaining. They have a good Flosstube. That's, I think, my only new 2 that I've watched.
Yeah, I think I mostly have watched people that I usually watch, except that I watched videos from this month or last month instead of videos from 2 years ago. So it feels like a whole new world to me.
I don't know, one popped up on my thing, on the auto thing one time, and it was this lady, and it was from like 4 years ago, this video. I'm like, I'm not watching that. I can't waste my time on that. I watch new things. And I caught up with my new people. Or my
But then people
regular
are showing
people.
charts that I'm like, I've never even seen a lot of these because I've been watching old videos. It's like,
Yeah.
It kind of feels like it's exciting because it's like stuff that I've never seen. I don't know. I kind of like, maybe I'll go back to the old ones
There
again
you
for
go.
a while and wait, and then jump to the new ones and be like, oh, cool, all this stuff I've never seen.
That would be good. You might have to order more stuff.
Right?
Oh, wait, I never saw that chart before.
Yeah, that's it. Well,
Yep.
I hope everybody is doing okay and
Yeah.
staying safe, staying home when you can, and keep your COVID to yourself.
Yep. It's
Also,
still out there.
I don't know, be nice to your fellow humans, and
Yes.
don't be racist, and don't be homophobic, and just try to love people, because really, when it comes down to it, everybody's a person with feelings
Yes.
and deserves to be treated like a person
Yes.
with feelings. And really, there's no argument about
No.
that.
It's not a question.
I don't get
It's not an opinion, I guess.
I don't get how people think that that's a debatable thing.
That's really what should happen.
Anyway, we're sending love out into the world.
Yep, we're trying.
Stay safe, don't get the COVID. Bottom
That's
line.
right. So anyway,
Bye.
Nice talking with you. See you next time.